Young penny for who baby say, if you are seeing her, will be ma, will be check. Why not a chill? So we'll pay IT, won't be 1 year, so we'll pay support. Slam Technology say your #1 partner. Your office will US in ye, your office will Ghana so ye, your numbers ni good. So we should share IT classes, we will career coaching, we will support for business cybersecurity. Free na your partner. Your back here wow. Slam Technologies, transformation with excellence. Free is here baby piano me
make we chop small. Delight Cocoa.
Delight Cocoa, the authentic, original taste of African porridge. Available in all African and Caribbean shops. Delight Cocoa.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first-timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job, then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.
This Airbnb in Dansoman Estates, Accra, is only $40 a day and offers all the amenities for a comfortable stay. It is also conveniently located 30 minutes away from the airport. We also have 1 and 2 bedroom apartments for long-term rental at English Heat, Amamprum, 15 minutes to the Wege Toll Booth and the West Hills Mall going for 1,500 and 1,000 Ghana cedis only. Call Parry Group on 053-866-3532, 053-866-3532. This is Parry Group of Companies.
Thank God it's Friday. Mama about SBTV Africa, so the voice of the community. And then Fridays, we are the only say me ko UK 5:30 GMT, but I late kakra mo fan chain. See am time na bo 5:56. Ya late kakra na Fridays bi an say na mo nim say first time I share there. Na many wise man solicitors program wa say UK nkomo na e ba be di opese ko UK and now UK other matters the opese hu bia fa UK sensem updates in the ecoso ni ade nyina no wise man solicitors we ni omo program we I start your program we achepa nene ya elite na mekan no na me ne lawyer Nana Amwa and ba be program ene lawyer wisdom akawo entimi amba ene ntene me lawyer Nana Amwa and ba be program ene na monim say na esi no say first time asana me kan no na comment section all the questions ni ade beto mere no do a ye de beto screen so obeke kan no we yiwa no question bia obese obisa bia na ask lawyer o de ba obeyiwa no nti me lawyer Nana Amwa eba be hwe nkomo from wise man solicitors senam se kind lawyer wisdom akaho intimi ambadne if am DJ nyame na streaming live on YouTube channel SVTV Africa follow on YouTube I know say we touch a video so be say obenya notification but on follow you on there unya notifications also na streaming wo Facebook platform so SVTV Africa you know make sure so share live way ama unu bi now the questions so aba share YouTube so I know share but me share call status groups WhatsApp groups mo Telegram platform there but me share link na mo bi say na be ya ebe bi because e be sua de e wa ase nti ma me go straight na me lawyer Nana Amwa emra show no so straight from or no or UK or London or na office wo nti yenko na me lawyer Nana Amwa emra show no so say lawyer Nana Moa I ready dia na just on the camera na yenko straight na yentie de ne lawyer Nana Moa e de brain e wo SVTV Africa so lawyer
Yes, sir.
Michao akwaba
Majority men come.
mete onka pa
Yeah,
but
yeah.
oko off sisi o camera no off. Aha, what's
Okay.
up? Welcome back.
Masaba.
Lawyer Nana Moa wise man solicitors lawyer. Bibia eboko UK o.
Oh, yes, so adom bibia woko na mo no na watchi enne nansan na awo no asan pagya ne mu kakra. Enti no enye easy enra ne nne no enra kwa na -1. Enti no yegusu wom but ye ho akokwa that is a country we live in. Enti no yenu say season no say ba say a eba ne say to de bi nso a na nyame nso de yakoka Africa fo ho na ohyo nso ade ye kakra. Apart from that, you know, everything is all right. Everything is going all right. Meji de say Ghana nso mo ho ye ate nka say mgusu boabo mo ho mo abato mo abeto no ye mpa bo a ye bon say nyame ebe ka mo ho na ade asube ababoko.
Yo. We are saying the positive and negative, advantage and disadvantage. Into more,
Yeah.
I'm what you say, move back to now, one into Montana. Yen yet heat in Moasa. Yet manage.
No comment.
More the Montana. Now one bar, moon facing war. Yes, you heat to us.
No comments. No comments.
Ryan and I'm and then I want my from Wiseman Solicitors. Yentiwe, what about the yentiwe? But I think so internet, you know. Meaning so be position yourself well and now say baby our network or router no one and they break it crack. It is a be position baby our laptop no one and now say there na yentiwe and then also want my yentiwe. Then everybody so if you information be na want my lawyer na na more.
In Pacho, there's a laptop network na okay now.
This is me too kapa loud and clear. This is over to you yet you then our my.
Yo, they can as that when you may say yes so no bu yebim. Yeah, that's so enkwemo. Maybe in chance from Wiseman Solicitors, ebre etiefo na hwefo nyina mprempren wority emme. Lawyer Wisdom said me fa ne chia kese ema mopa na nka ese ono na obetena dwa mu na bibi ntino wotumi se yembe membetena anemu na adwumadi mema emfamram ntino ansa na nne no mbese me yehwe bibi understanding the eligibility requirement for a visit visa. Na answer na mekoso no me pese me ma small update bi 1 or 2 3 4 update bi na de di kan no yenim se wo Ghana na wo de wo ya application ye wo particular place ye de application no announce passport no eko na sese na home office ama ya te ase se nsakra kakra abem. Now, the Edikano, also the TLS, Contact Visa Application Center in Ghana, has now closed, and all visa application processing for the UK is transferred to VFS Global. Send a nimuno na TLS, a center or Ghana na oye application. Also submit application and as a passport and as a person who born sano a ho na akoyi ni nyina efi na saying there has been some transfer efi sa TLS provider no ho won will provide sa service no say aba FVS into omu close October year into update our can say the TLS Contact Visa Application Center in Accra has now closed, and all visa application processing for the UK is transferred to VFX Global. A tool also on my says if a decision has been made on your UK visa application, but you haven't yet collected your travel document, you need to collect it from the new VFS Global Visa Application Center. What it means is, say, why your application I call previous TLS Visa Center hon, na say, one make a decision cry here. On what traffic securely at their call new VFS Global Application Center. Until someone take a decision here, na a bass almost fresh bra or decision I read into bra a hawk and as I say no obeko. It doesn't matter, say a decan or the call application or submit a call TLS Contact Visa Application Center. Then mo announce one move in according to say what application was submitted no. Say decision no make decision here. Na say a pass afe decision na are ready where you go for your travel document, either your passport or your Ghana card no. Maybe our kwaji one a new VFS Global Visa Application Center. Inti moma yenshe nonso. There at also miensa so home office amayatia says if you are still waiting for your visa decision, please note that your file and associated documents have been securely transferred to VFS Global. And in now say train why application in our train decision na decision in my files and no files and associate document, i.e. your passport and a bank statement no on what transfer securely to the new VFS Global. And a man and you say obia fee TLS Contact Application Center no enti no what document ebeyira ana say maybe as say ewo na emo no mo yati say this is an assurance, a great assurance if you are still waiting for your decision now say o share no so say wo files and associate document ni nyina no on what transfer securely to the VFS Global. Now they will contact you once your travel document is ready for collection or dispatch. They will contact you once your travel document is ready for collection or dispatch. It is a travel document and our application and as we be a successful on my first brajeno on my contact. Indeed, I had no idea message in na say. And say you need buy woman what they were contact number to application form no so. In a woman so we use one personal email as to our application form now what fill and say you need a course. So in this case, you have to be more visiting your emails and also be prompt to your course. And cast a call where the minimum be a normal if intimate but more than as an you might not know says I call no a journey kwa efi home office chere say wo application no wo submitting are successful enti wo document no are ready say oba abeje enti mama yenhye no so saa in the last point in so if you selected our keep my passport service and have received a notification asking you to submit your passport, you will need to do this at the new VFS Global Application Center. You can, sorry, minka hobium. If you selected our Keep My Passport service and have received a notification asking you to submit your passport, you will need to do this at the new VFS Global Visa Application Center. Now, aha no ɛyɛ wɔn sometimes no wɔn submit application na mo bibi nti no na ɛho hia sɛ ɛsɛ otu kwan. Linsa no nti ɔgye permission sɛ akwantu bi aba ɛsɛ mekɔ nti my application deɛ mintimi ɛmfa me passport na attach now na mo echi no ade ko na mede kɔyɛ me de yɛ wie a yɛfrɛ nze mede bɛba na ɔno no saa nkɔfo no ɔmo atɔ service a yɛfrɛ no selected our Keep Passport service. Enti ɛyɛ saa na ɛma wɔ notification baby a wo application bedu bia stage bia bedu so bia ɛma notification ɛma ohun baby a wo application no akudu stages a ɛwom. Ɛno na wɔka sɛ if you selected our Keep My Passport service and have received a notification asking you to submit your passport, you will need to do this at the VFS Global Visa Application Center. So everything is now headed towards VFS Global Application Center. And if you haven't yet received a notification, you will be informed by VFS Global directly when you should submit your passport. Say eba say passport no so no unsa enka na unsa enka notification no so ya almost omefra one kasa for directly say afi no bomodin ase obe submit o passport no. So these are the update a me pese ebusuafo no yeche efa ho say now the previous TLS Visa Application Center ye nyina nim say wo application ana ko submit o passport a o de ko ho no they say one assistant provider no enti they say new one no VFS Global Visa Application Center. Previous na ye wo movie pick hotel say no enye hobio enti ye nhye no so say ye fra say wo application no and our passport na are ready for collection. You don't need to go to movie hotel view. No more, you go straight to the new VFS Global Visa Application Center. No, Akoje. And these are the updates. Nana, DJ Nyame. Yeah, men to us ana.
So I lawyer to us.
Yo, and once made update na aba no ade ba ko a manage ho e was amre mu say visiting visa. Nyame adom afe akwapro e ba beto yen. Adofo no bebre e pese woni wo wo abusua ehia okunu a owo Ghana epese obesra oyere ewa ha oyere a owo Ghana epese obesra okunu ewa ha emma ebusua eja ena nananom wofasefo enuanom epese wo babedi bronya ewa ha anasa wo besra won de hye ewa ha na de ehunhia se esese visit visa application na yere ye no yini eba on say then na edimane what are the eligibility requirements for a visit visa na anona me pese ye nyina yesua ade wo mu se na ebe ya se wo adwin bi anase oritu anamon bi se wo pese bronya yi ultimate apply for visit visa ebesra ebusua ɛwɔ ha na kyerɛ sɛ watoto wo nneɛma yie sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wɔre ɛnrefisu nti ɛno na mepɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ deɛ di kan no sɛ yɛka sɛ who is a visitor na then na yɛpa akyerɛ who is a visitor. So when you look at Appendix V of the immigration rule now, it clearly defines who is a visitor. Now, so under the Appendix V of the immigration rule, it says a visitor is a person who wants to visit the UK for a temporary period, usually up to 6 months, for purposes such as tourism, visiting friends or family members, and also carry out business activities or undertaking a short studies. So this is by the application and the immigration rule under Appendix V, actually who a visitor is. It is a near a period leave which is 5-6 months, and as a way, then you have to consider yourself say over for a certain period or others over besra webusia and also besra adamfo and also obra tourist and as over year course will be a short course that you say sa nkrofo ni nyina no ye classify or by the immigration rule no classify one as visitors Now under the immigration rule we have 3 types of visitors, so that me person me check I don't know quickly, then we go to the eligibility. Now the type of visitor you are if you are applying for a visa application. Now basically we have 3 types of visitor, and that's 3 types of visitors. Now the first one is a standard visitor. This is what we all know, standard visitor. So the standard visitor is for those seeking to undertake the activities set out in Appendix visit. That is for one, the example here, tourism or visiting family or friends. And standard visit, usually it ranges. If you me 6 months, if you me 2 months, if you me 6 months, if you me 2 years, 5 years, and even 10. It doesn't matter. Say you're 10 still you are a visitor. You are still a visitor. Ubetimi abakrumuha under Appendix V of the immigration room. So upesa kosra webusia, upesa osra wadamfo, and also oba tourism, and also upesa konhwehwe bia no. Wono you fall under standard visit category. Under standard visit category. Then we have another marriage or civil partnership visitor. This marriage of civil partnership visitor no eye nkrofo a ebia owo oyere ewa ha na oba apeware na nso no onpeso beware wo Ghana. And in this case no application obeye no eye marriage or civil partnership visitor application. In this case no oba ha no abeware. And for those seeking to come to the United Kingdom to marry or to form a civil partnership or give a notice of marriage or a civil partnership. And he said, "Sina midi kan say odofo wa ha na person oware na in this case no person no bedu kan abagana no maye aware no wa ha na akwenya wo ho say oba apply and a married and civil partnership visa application. In this case, yebema kwan na waba na fe no wabeware. Uware wia, then you change your marriage or civil partnership visa into spousal visa. Na wetimi atransa kura eno no wo ho. Ansa na de etoso miensa no so eye transit visitor. So the transit visitor for those who want to transit the United Kingdom en route to another country outside the common travel area and who will enter the UK up to 48 hours. So, some nkrɔfo yi nkrɔfo bi a ebia wo Ghana ina wopɛ sɛ wokɔ yɛmfa ne sɛ wopɛ sɛ wokɔ Italy. Your final destination is Italy. Nemo no o adamfo bi a yɛfrɛ Nana Amo a ɛwɔ UK. Nti wopɛ sɛ wofa UK as a transit na wode kyia Nana sɛ Nana wo ho te sɛn. Nana wo ho te sɛn. Na afei no wotua so ɛkɔ Italy. Ɔno sei no application ɛsɛ woyɛ no ɛyɛ transit visitor application. Ɛbɛma ho kwan even though no wokɔ Italy. Na mo bɛma ho kwan ɛma wotumi agyina UK ɛne Nana abɛdi nkɔmmɔ for at least 48 hours, which is 2 days. Na afei modi nkɔmmɔ wie a wobɛsan atua wo akwantu no so. Na ayɛ fɛfɛɛfɛ. So that is that for the types of visitors are so one hwɛ ne ye na wo sesa na wo application be invalid into yɛn type of visitor visitors are and sana yetimi ayɛ apply for that application. Now, having identified you in the prospective visitor category, no, another important thing is you must be eligible to become a visit visa, to get a visit visa. You must be eligible. Now, so this is about eligibility requirement. Say, as I say, umiti sa eligibility requirement in na. No na me pese tiawa no. Ye boso na fe yahwe ono nso. Now, all visitors in all categories must be able to show that they meet the genuine visitor requirement. The genuine visitor requirement. So this means that there are some people, they are not genuine visitors. And there are some people, they are genuine visitors. Therefore, if you are a genuine visitor, then you must meet that genuine visitor requirement. So a genuine visitor is who? Who is a genuine visitor? Of course, you are visitors. Na nti ade na ka je say me no me ye genuine ina me den ye genuine. So the immigration rule no it define a kire who is a genuine visitor. So a genuine visitor is one who will leave the UK at the end of their visit. A genuine visitor is the one who will leave the UK at the end of their visit, which means that your application now, as I say, indicate on application form say, Meriba abesra ebusuya Nana Amoa ewo UK. Na mi wia me ba besra no be say 2 months and say 3 months. Mi wia mesa den akọ. So if you put in that, then it means that you are really a genuine visitor. There are some visitors no bi wo ho na obisa won say nto ba be di akwamma yi. Oba besra ebusuen da be na obekọ o se minimo. Unimu dia na mra na kire say you are not a genuine visitor. Why you wadwen say udi wakwamma ne anaso ba onsrahwe ne wi a obeye den obekọ. So into your application now, you must demonstrate that indeed you are a genuine visitor and will not live in the UK for extended period through frequent or successive visit or making the UK your main home. As a sense, so unsachre say, unfa UK enye umman eyefe na ukuro your main home because of course no o Ghana ana o amanone bebi a wo no eho eye okuro a otimu. That's your main way. Nti no oba ha no as I say wanam otuo obi bia oye bia ekire se ampa uyo hoho na emu no se ma ho so anakọ bibi ekire se ha ne ye okuro uye fie wura pe na kire se you are not a genuine visitor. You are not a genuine visitor. This entino say who fill application form, you have to very careful. Say unka say oba ha obefa krom ha say eyokro. E ma wonti ase say uwokro. Na mo nsrahwe ana say ebusua na oba besra wo. Uwie a obesa ye den akọ okrom. Se na DJ Nyameka say ye na ye say ye pese betena ye awo mu. Nti ye kurom nti ye tena ya wo mu nti ye tia wo mu na mo ba DJ Nyame ba na nso ye ho se mema wo no nso ye wo awo dia na kire se you are not a genuine visitor. Nti ye nhye no so ewo that way no ina de etoso miensa no nso no enso e kire se you will not undertake any of the prohibited activities set out in the VIN 4.4 to VIN 4.6. Now, prohibited activities, ebini say, oba, also your visitor, and so oba be pay jumaye. Oba, ware. Oba, ye win. Obe, na obe be self-employed, obe self-employment job, and also be a juma. No. Mmara no ma nkwan se o ba no as a visitor no obeye saa niema no enti ese wo hye wo nso se o tro application no ma wonti ase se wo adwuma bi a wo ye wo amanone wo yire wo amanone ana se wo partner civil partner bi wo ho enti anyade a wo ba se wo ba be ware ene anyade a wo ba se wo ba ye den wo ba be eye adwuma Uye ni sana then rule no kire se ampa uye genuine visitor. Ena there etoso biom no nso se you must not seek genuine visitor is one who is genuinely seek entry or stay for a purpose that is permitted. And must have sufficient funds to cover all the reasonable costs in relation to their visit without working or accessing public funds. A genuine visitor must have sufficient funds to cover all reasonable costs in relation to their visit without working or accessing public funds, including the cost of the return or onwards journey, any cost relating to their dependents, and the cost of planned activities such as private medical treatment. In this case, why you say oba Christmas in Strashe, as I said, would demonstrate say who was sufficient fund, i.e., ultimately to o plane ticket. Na afen so abofra nso wo mu a esimu timi kire se wo sika obetimi de ahwe abofra no ana se plane ticket ya we twa no unto no one way because wo so ba be 2 months ana 3 months ana 6 months into unto no one way obeto no 2 ways kire se eye in and out return coming in and return into we now demonstrate say ampa me ba be di 2 months me plane ticket ni return ticket ni nso nie me ba me ne eba nso no sika se e wo ho a ebetimi di ahwe no bebi e ye beda ni nyina no wobu ni nyina ho akonta se hotel na opese okọ haya bebi bia be bia ese se obu na fe o demonstrate nso se ba po se obeya o yare a onko aban hospital na mo obekọ you receive private medical treatment. Yes, there. Not just why a genuine visitor. So, in no share, the most important is meeting the eligibility requirement. That is a genuine visitor. You have to demonstrate beyond reasonable doubt to the Home Office that indeed you are a genuine visitor. You can be a genuine visitor by coming to the UK and leave at the end of your period. If you're able to demonstrate, sir, not just say, Bibiana, aye, we. DJ Nyameja waha. Now, if there's another question, sir, ya peki answer na matua. So why? Okay, there's one question from Edward Baffo. Say, good evening, lawyer. Please, I need explanation about if I have a business certificate on my business. How can I use it to apply for UK visit visa? That's fine. So if you, in this case, not just a purchase one casa now you're self-employed. Into you're self-employed, when you are applying for a visit visa now, one of the requirements is that you must not undertake any prohibited activities. Now, the prohibited activities, i.e., you must not try to get a job in the UK. Into the culture, say, look, me self-employed, me company ni, ejuma me. How will they know? Say, correct. They will only know by issue your business certificate because your business has been registered. So you issue your business certificate, you attach to it, and if there's a tax utuya yearly no, what the nina account now what they can sorry, what they can explain say ampa onipa ye obey or a genuine visitor. This entino enya dia oba obegya n'adwuma ho e Ghana. Na wabɛpem wabɛpɛ adwuma foforɔ wɔ ha enti no momfa visit ne ɛma me na me ba bɛsra na makɔ akɔhwɛ me adwuma no so. So it is good if you have a business certificate on your business and you can use that one in attach to it. But don't forget having a business certificate does not guarantee the approval of your visit visa. There are a lot of things they take into consideration, but having a business in Ghana is another strong on your application. It gives your application another weight because that is another ties action. Because obviously, no, say uwo ejuma ewo Ghana na ejuma bumia. I didn't obeja we ejuma no ho no abetena DJ Nyame say yen awoyi mu na one ya be press or be ejuma. No reasonable person will do that. So if you do that, then you convince the case worker say indeed you are a genuine visitor who will leave the UK at the end of your visit. Why? Edward Baffo. Yes, there's another one. I'm Udino pronunciation here something. I'm Camel or Camel, whichever you take it like that. Good evening, lawyer. Please, can I use my what is that? The Commission of Tenka? Oh, okay. The vocational certificate, education, result to study undergraduate in engineering in the UK. Well, I think we are talking about MVTI. Those days, our time, it is MVTI. So MVTI, we have level 1, level 2, and level 3, which is also recognized as a vocational and technical education certificate. Now, with regard to the undergraduate, it depends what kind of undergraduate we are. Every university has its own requirement. Every university has its own requirement. So go to that university website, browse it, and look at the requisite requirements are on here. So our certificate is okay. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You can use that one to apply for your undergraduate studies in engineering in UK. Why? There's another question, Eric Dixon. Hi, lawyer. As an EU national living in the UK, is it possible to bring your adopted dependent from Africa to UK? Well, the question is that so far as you are EU national, yes, by the EU immigration rule, you can bring your child, your mother, your father, your in-law, your adopted dependent, because if it is a genuine, and as you went through the adoption process, now abofrano adopt now, then abofrano so by your ba. So you can also bring abofrano. It doesn't matter, say I can say from Africa. No, once I adopted that, imrana ama nkwan what me adopt abofrano by your own so ba. In a mremu no so under EU immigration rule no so no ema ho kwan say utimi ede oba eba, but don't forget say abofra no ewo below 21 years what you have to meet is the relationship requirement you know any say yenya certificate bi e kire say ampa. In this case, your bank kasa I say your certificate say birth certificate say ampa your ba. Say adopted that. In this case, you have adopted certificate from the court or the social welfare HSA one ma kwan say abofred your ba adopting. So you provide it in that form. Say say ekoba say the adopted child and as oba no be more than 21 years. More than 21 years. What you have to meet, in addition to relationship requirement, is dependency. So you have to demonstrate, say, abofrana adopted child, no, or dependent also, whether in the full or partial. In this case, as I would say, una ohwe abofra no una abofra no sika, with that that adopted dependent cannot survive. So the adopted dependent solely depends on you. So you have to demonstrate with evidence. Say man sika baby otikra no una ohwe homan so kusku una train school fees. There should be a communication all the time. These are the dependency evidence that if you are able to meet that, then yes, you can bring your adopted dependent from Africa to UK as you ask. Why, Eric? Yeah, is there any other question? DJ Yame? Hello? 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 DJ Yame paso ote yenka. Ibia line freeze ewo.
Hello, lawyer. Me pa mo chomo fanche na minim se affected there, but muti bibi ay okay there fine because enya small issue ha you do me a light dum so
Oh,
Ghana.
I see.
So I don't know whether mo share me say Mufanche said the lawyer can't yamote there, but from me side there, I went off. So I don't know whether Momo side the lawyer can in and for me for the past 5 minutes no. Let me call off say. So I don't know, sir. Moti be there, but lawyer, we are back again now. We are using plans, so we are okay. But you can take the question again. So I don't know whether someone say and I say okay. Okay, almost here. So what the question I was going is now answer almost here. So we can go to the next question. Where we are not there, we can go to the next question. But
yes,
there.
Okay, so on what there that so much here they are not just say me they are not abewe. That's fine. We can go to the next question.
Okay.
So this is also from Yi-O Achampong. Good evening, lawyer. Can we ask this important question? Of course, I will ask this important question for you, Achampong. Please, my daughter has a British passport, but I'm not married to her father. Can I use her as a means to relocate to the UK? Your daughter has a British passport, but you are not married to her father. So in this case, Uyoba, can I use her as a means to relocate to the UK? Yes. You can use her because Uyoba. So you do application and Appendix FM, say entry clearance for a parent as a British child to come into the UK. So in this case, as I said, we demonstrate say, abofra no oba no papa no enya da osan be ware no anas enya okunu. Na mo nso ese we meet say we show other requirement say in this either say you have sole parental responsibility. In this case, you cannot meet. And I say, abofra no papa no otro letter. HSA, you have access to the abofra no. So in this case, no oba abehwe abofra no. So ultimately, emiti sa criteria na. Yes, it is possible, sir. Ibetimi aye application amount. So far as oba no aye relevant child na owo kurum ha no. Ibetimi aye even though no abofra no enye opapa no enye de ona na ewo awale mu. Na fe nso ese wo kire se wo bebi a oba bebi a obetimi aye dey atena our sufficient amount of money na ono nso do tumi ahwe ho eba say we have financial threshold, but in your financial threshold ana Appendix FM no currently no 29,000 pounds. In your situation, you are coming as a parent, so you are not going to meet that 29,000 way. No, your own is going to be adequate maintenance. Adequate maintenance, and you look at your expenses na net me year. So what you know, cool, you can come. We can make application, and it is possible. Even though your daughter's father, that is your friend, your earth, I don't want to say S, but let him put it, your daughter's father is not your husband. You can still use depend on your daughter, who is a British citizen, to come or to relocate into UK. It is doable. It is possible. Why? Oh, this is
I think so what kind way that sir I think I'll be joining live. I'm a lawyer Nanamwa from Wiseman Solicitors na program na lawyer wisdom and me and so I think we joining our questions we bit maybe sana ask lawyer obit with their about comment section with the better screen so na on here normal we bit maybe sana question but I think that for so far no you go so questions are banning you know media to but lawyer yentu so na more on about media to you.
Okay, there's another question, Isaac Frimpong. main for a quick one. Hello, lawyer. Please, can degree nurse who is going to pursue a master degree in UK can come along with a dependent, right? Can degree nurse who is going to pursue a master degree in UK can come along with dependent. So even though you are a degree nurse, you are still a student, isn't it? And you want to come and further your education in the UK. So you are international student coming to the UK to come and continue or further your education. And you are asking whether you can bring your dependent. It can be your wife, if you're a man, and your children. If you're a woman, it can be your husband and your children. Now, previously, it is allowed, but as at 11th April 2024, no, the immigration rule no, doesn't permit students to come along with their dependent until they finish. There are some exemptions for international students to come with their dependents. Those exemptions are if you are sponsored by government, that is your country government, under the scholarship, then you can bring your dependent into the UK, provided you are sponsored by the government. If you are coming from Ghana, that's the Ghana government, then you can come with your dependents. Or if you are coming to do a doctorate degree, research doctorate degree, and you have started 1 year, then you can also be allowed to bring your dependent. Apart from these two things, two exemptions, they are can so far as we are student, no. Mmara se say no mmara no ma kwan say wo dependent ebeba UK whilst you are coming to study. But say we nurse and you are coming to, you get a sponsor to come and do nurse in UK, a job on there. There's no restriction. The restriction is only for health and care. Those cannot come with their dependent. But if you're a nurse and you apply through a nursing route and you get job offer from any of the nursing profession institution, and as a NHS there, yes, you can come in. Apart from this in there, I'm sorry, if you fall within those I mentioned there, then you cannot bring your dependent. Why, Isaac? Yes, this Ofori. Please, lawyer. My wife got a new sponsor and applied for a switch, but it has been 5 weeks, no decision yet. What could be causing the delay? Now, I say what will be causing the delay? There are a lot of things can cause the delay. One, who or apply for switch, or apply for standard one. A standard one, 8 weeks, within which a decision will be made. In a year will be so a 5 priority, a priority service, or also a year 5 weeks. And some a year was super priority service on the next day service. And I don't know which category you fall within. So I'm assuming you did the standard one. And the standard one, the time limit for decision maker to make a decision on your application, 8 weeks. Why? And if it has been a delay, so there, then you can also contact them so that they can update you. Why? There's nothing wrong with it. So, over contact you now, I'll update you. As a also be, can the dependent work full time? Of course, yes. The dependent, even a dependent, a dependent in the sense of health and care, and a dependent in the sense of your friend, a student. Irrespective of any of them, if you're a dependent in the aspect of a student, yes, there's no restriction. Obey me full time. If it is a dependent in the aspect of health and care, yes, obey me full time. There's no restriction, irrespective of where the dependency comes from. It can work full time. Why, Isaac?
Okay, so I think that so far no I think say the omodia banning nyina no and na media to screen so no. So say so person tua so will be up person the tua so they are fine, but say only be na questions be amba biom there and there. But will be how person tua so I think say ba ku bia ba MPK way.
Okay, a champ will be no asa this is a follow-up question. That's right. That's okay. My daughter is currently here with me. How can I relocate to the UK with her? She has a British passport. So, one, your daughter is not restricted because your daughter is a British citizen. And you know, ono betimi aba. Now, what dear no? Two ways. Two ways in say either say obama oba no edikan aba. Into uma oba no edikan ba, then you do that application I explained to you. Entry clearance application as a parent of a child in the UK under Appendix FM. Now, sa requirement ni nyina we meet, right? Utimi ye na sa de a onika ba na fe why yes application, that can be another way. Echo because already oba abofra no e wo Ghana. Enti utimi enka se ye fe no ube use sa way no in that way. Another way no so say either say obaba abofra medical aba abofra do need ohia visa. Now why ye visit visa application? Into we visit visa application now you're successful. Now waba. Into ba then we recognize you through by the base of by the virtue of abofra be a British. We recognize your situation, your visa. We change it for you to become a parent based on your daughter. So two way, whichever way I would choose to be, it is up to you. And each option also has eligibility requirement to meet. Into way, or if you want to go through a visit, you have to be a journey visitor, and you meet all these criteria, requirement. If you want to come in as a parent, then you have to demonstrate, say, ampa oba na oba British. Oba no o baby obeda. 2, abofra no papa no enya de ukunu na onware no nso. 3, mode nneɛma sisi kwan mu a abofra no papa no ama wo kwan sɛ it can be through telephone utimi ne abofra no kasa wo telephone so in this case ono na kyesa asa abofra no di kan ba first so en sa na motu nya abofra na abofra no agya no otro letter sɛ onsi wo kwan wo de nneɛma sisi kwan mu so obetimi aba basra abofra no this time or this time or this time nti abofra no agya no metrochos anreme nyina. This is where the child has already come in. Nemo se mumio ni ne wo hode a ene ebeye den se anamotu yi ebetumi aba so. Why a champion se efa sa akwan no so na se unti bibi ase a ye pon a GA number, office number, and I say personal number, nafe, wow, through that. Now, me use things will be successful. Why? Ofori number 1. Thanks for your answer. Actually, she applied for a standard switch after getting a new sponsor. Again, lawyer, can I also apply since I'm a dependent? Yes. So you see, say a time now can any delay because it hasn't met the decision time. So still, apply. Can I apply as a dependent? No, a depending time. Wife, onya no COS. So wife no nya no COS before 11th March 2025 dia. Yes. Obetimi the dependent no aba. Again no new COS no, so there's a different code. Inti ono nso no ese o check sa code no. Ne ye hwe se sa code no ma ho kwan. Is it the new code or the old code? Because you got a new COS. No? I say, is it the new code or the old code? And now we have to verify. And by doing so, we'll be able to give you 100% assurance that indeed the dependent can also come. Then mono say, Koba say, or by before, after 11th April 2024 dia na empo no wafsa benya another switch no there's no way say dependent na betima and say wabenya ne indefinite leave to remain and say wabenya ne indefinite leave to remain and so na betimi the dependent na ayeden aba. Why, Mr. Fori? Yes, Ebenezer, there was Ebenezer question. Well, let me pick Akosia Amuakun question. I'm a salary worker, but I don't have enough in my account. Can I deposit bank money in my account to make my bank statement? Well, the question is that bank money no go far away in adoko to account. We don't do that. What the good practice in say or why people say upe say oba amanone now better wo financial statement. This is the time you have to build it. And yeah, rush build it now. Build financial statement. Kakra ejuma na fair now. So we ejuma anti ejuma bemwa ye 12 car not their tomb. Sa no mind the jin kakra. Nemo no entwen ina afense enko pesika bosua bi. Se fama na memfa nko tum na enrefreti wo me fair na bank statements no. After 3 months time, may apply application na me year film na da command. It is not done. Home office is easy to detect because obi bisa say e kwan ben so in all of us hadin sa sika kasie efi fa in out be two your friend no account mu all of a sudden they will question for you to explain. And no want me explaining they will refuse to say wo application you didn't meet the financial requirement. And say adwimpo bi say that person to kwan. This is the time you have to build and tie your financial statement, financial strength. Build it. The good news is you are a salary worker. Then continue to build it. And compare busue bi. Just a loan. That's quite different. Then ye loan na say wafa bi ana ye fe na onua bi ana sa adamfo bi ekoma sasike na do kotum say ma memfa nto na memfa build me account me me submit my application pepe me yamawa debi. They will detect it. Abusia enye adepa. Why? Yes, Ebenezer. Good evening, lawyer. Can a PhD student marry in the UK? If yes, can the visa allow him or her to put the partner on the dependent as a to put the partner on as a dependent? Now, according to UK immigration law, no, everybody has right to marriage. Everybody have or has right to marriage. One ma wonni kwan so mewale no ewo UK ha no one ma wo visitors. You cannot marry in the UK whilst you are visiting visa holder in the UK. But if you are a student, would you forget about PhD no kra no? Would you have PhD no to am because esa ehunahuna me. Na mo so you student dia. Hwi nsi hu kwan se woyɛ dɛ onware. Hwi nsi hu kwan se onware. Obetumi aware. Now, yebisa se time be na aware. Uwie school no because PhD no uwie you switch to graduate route. You be more 3 years. Obetumi da 3 mo ansana you do it. Nti aware nankasa na aware now you look at say ware no switch to spousal visa anaasɛ dɛn anaasɛ wokɔware wɔ Ghana. So wokɔware wɔ Ghana na mmara no kyerɛ sɛ woyɛ student a wontumi sesei no wontumi nware na mfa ho kanfo no emma. Agyi sɛ 1 wo PhD student no why 1 year we complete 1 year. What complete 1 year there afei no wotu aso a obetimi de wo yere na ba. And now say you are being sponsored by the government. You are being sponsored by the government. Then when you say we start your friend when you admission as a PhD student no pay not just okoware se na be ya no no omman kwan. In a PhD no so nka say it's supposed to be solely on research basis. Solely on research basis. And to look at the kind of course is it the normal PhD or on the research? So if it is on the research, you are not restricted. But if it is a normal one, then you are restricted. You cannot, you can marry, you have right to marriage, but you cannot bring your partner as a dependent because you are a PhD student and you married. Why, Ebenezer? Ofori number 1 bill. Thank you, lawyer. Follow-up question. My wife and I came to UK last year. Now she is waiting for a decision on her switch. And I want to know I can also apply. Well, when and yet clear. Now, my understanding is that once I want to yere buy last year, I feel a tremor. Sano or so a yere, intino, whoever so yere no ye mayor or ye dependent. And he said, oh, yere no switch ya. Unso no after switching no, who ye dependent, I say unso switch 2 things. Either say all switching no nyina no, no nyina switch ya boom. And I say later no was switch. Nemo ahwe ye ewo mo ne say ese wo hwe wo so ye say your current leave no enwu ansa na wa switch. So your current leave ni ewu ansa na wa switch dia and the switch no it can't be granted, ome refuse. Aha. Nti bomodian say current switch na owo no enwu ansa na wa switch. O partner na switch no bomodian say eye we as COS no also for wo de say ne de ne kra emma ya. Onso betimi aye de a switch. Nti entwen kra say ne de ne beba ansa. Egi say bibi wo ho a ompese obebo mamane, which I understand. Owo krum ha nso de a there's no problem. Ubetimi take me personal mobile number 077 37 57 2905 077 37 57 2905. This is my personal mobile number. That's a open say me church you mu efa sa akwa no so a I can help you with that. Why Ofori?
So lawyer Nana my take last one we na we are na odo office line no atudwa na odo mobile number no so atudwa. Nti you read the last question we na signing out.
Yo, okay. This is from Emmanuel Pepra Cranting. Crantima, and I said that Cranting. Oh, Tremantin, sorry. Emmanuel Pepra Tremantin. Lawyer, can your family member who have taken responsibility of you in Ghana and he is citizen in UK, can he give me right of settlement whilst I'm in UK now? Uweno mentiase papa. Can your family member who have taken responsibility of you in Ghana and is citizen in UK can give me right of settlement whilst I'm in UK now? Now, my understanding is say UK. And I believe say you are talking about EU settlement scheme. So if you are talking about EU settlement scheme there, ube demonstrate say wo ube demonstrate say o family member no and as a EU national no and na ohwe wo take all responsibility na ekwan wo ho a say o fa so na o meet o question no enye nheda nye clear enti na me ye no sa na getting right of settlement no also depend enye say we application na wenya your friend settlement straightforward. Also, wo family member no or your citizen UK say ana British rule and as a EU so our indefinite and as our British passport and as or your EU. Enti money enye clear in a medical kind no right of settlement no under the current immigration rule no you have to demonstrate, say, irrespective of what category of visa you have now. I assume, say, you have a visa now. So what category you have, so far as a visa is concerned, you have to demonstrate, say, you have lived in the country continuously for 5 years. Continuously for 5 years. Won't call baby, say, what to quite no. The first 12 months, no, call amount more than 6 months. 6 months. In as all your you need so call amount more than like a pre-settlement, call amount more than 5 years. And in my who specific category of citizenship you are talking about and your status as well, because I'm beginning to have a picture, say, okay, that's fine. No, he's having a British passport and he has taken care of me before coming to UK with my wife. Oh, so you are already an adult, right? Already know you're adult that because wife, so or you're British, it will be difficult. Say, obey take use ne current visa no na wode anya o settlement because you are not you kind of say a minor. You are not a minor because you have already come to the UK with your wife. So you are proper adult. Under what circumstances in our person offer will say you cannot be adopted because who you're paying. Adoption is for children. So you cannot say adopt. Now I'm also looking at another route, adult relative your friend route. Or no, it must be say Oniana okra British passport. No. One, ne ba no anaa ne nua no na woyɛ more than 18 years. Na afei nso o demonstrate sɛ wo no so wɔ Ghana, I'm talking about Ghana now. Wo yare bi wɔ hɔ a wontumi ensa. Nti akɔyɛ eminent we bi a risks bi a ɛsɛ sɛ etimi ɛfa wo ɛba. Ɛnyɛ saa na ɛbɛwe, but I don't see any of this within your circumstances, or you don't fall within this area. Therefore, it will be difficult because now, Emmanuel, let me know what kind of visa do you have now with your wife? Because you say you came with your wife. So what kind of visa do you have now?
Okay, and I will be son. So, obet me a contact lawyer mo about number no why. No one person mo contact na me da so say ne onya mre oba ye obegine mu ma lawyer wisdom akao. If our number no tudwa Wiseman solicitors every Fridays via minimum from 5:30 GMT to 7. Enti lawyer na mo me da se for contact no tudwa na obi on ti bia se ohia we bia no betimi afro. Me da se.
Yo, DJ Nyame so me da say me personal mobile number is 077 37 57 2905 077 37 57 2905. This is my personal mobile number. So open office number no so a 020 8016 5384 020 8016 5384. Okay, 077 37 57 2905. Yes, that's correct. Until Ofrema na bibi particular Emmanuel and Ofori say bibi extra well, we are happy to help you and I'm more than happy to help you as well.
Okay, lawyer na mo me da say ne obegire mu ma Wiseman solicitors mo office location no obetimi dey atuja London Dalston Junction yentie mo office location yentie.
So the print house so na okay no office address no the print house 18 to 22 Ashen Street Dalston East London. And a postcode no Echo 8 3 Delta Lima. Echo 8 3 Delta Lima. And you know, obi bia oba baby obefa bia no okaso ko Dawson. A common area. So nim Dawson and I just say unim dokunu di. Because upe dokunu pa obenye bi wo Dawson. Ghana due nyina ewo Dawson into obi a onim Dawson na je se ondu UK ye area be we have certain common area. You cannot say minimum ho. A bit is Tottenham, Stratford, Dawson, Edmonton, Wunyina or East Nina Abum. Inte ye Irakwan kra. Enti no the Print House address ni bi Print House 18 to 22 Ashen Street, Dawson, London. Postcode ni ye 83DL. Ye 83DL. Yewo train station ahoro ebie. Baako ye Dawson Junction. Ena baako nso ye Dawson Kingsland. Na yewo Dawson no do Dawson market one just about 3 to 5 minutes walk. It depends on who speed that would nante. But maximum cry, we are cry 5 minutes there. Ubit me do your office so. And ye Irakra Madonna's no hon ma into background I say Irakwa your telephone number no freya your beg guard of fair no aba na amane kwa ewonum ye nyina atrase na ya hwe ne aboa ewo safa no so.
Okay, lawyer Nana Mo me da say enjoy your weekend. All the best. Why, lawyer? Me da say, Wiseman solicitors and Auti Omo and no lawyer Nana Moa. Wetine muma lawyer wisdom akao. Him say, na metane lawyer wisdom akao. Every Fridays biano 5:30 GMT. As you see a UK, no more time in na epe. 5:30. Inti nyame adwa bia next week no bon lawyer wisdom aka. Me dama say mo join here live no ene office contact na egu ho no ene lawyer wisdom aka also number na egu ho no ena lawyer na mo aso de me the number to screen. So me dama say mo join here ne mo follow yen e social media platform no so nya SVTV Africa. Hwe wo YouTuber. Make sure so be subscribe here drop videos. Me nyumu wi a drop another video. It's a videos in the follow on YouTube or on action no na Facebook there ebi oben links in there any short video but on short videos for Facebook no links no go through I click no be ko YouTube ti best most will follow on YouTube subscribe to your channel na share videos no ho na main server no any distribute because TikTok teasers call Facebook near the person who ni yankasa follow on YouTube SVTV Africa DJ Nyame intimate man some join live and mon follow all social media handles say baby or TikTok or Instagram SVTV Africa or baby SVTV Africa Timon follow Twitter baby madam say mo join live in nya na madam say Ebenezer ni ade nyina madam so guest Emmanuel madam say akosia mo akon 41 madam say a champion, a champion, Madam say, Edward Medas, Edward Boafo, Medas say, Isaac Frimpon, Madam say, Mama Johnny, Mammy Yako, at the parents, big ups to you, Medas pass the piano, who believe in the brand of following, Madam say, Baracom Services Limited, Medas say, Eric Dixon me da say mo join ya I am Camel me da say Isaac Kwashi me da say Adele Akaf me da say Kujuan Ponsa me da say Akesi Samuel me da say Bacha Daniels me da say ti mo join live feed ni nyina me da say mo subscribe to your channel na mo hwe ni me drop here the new video be eba and I drop it be I think so we can be 3 videos and I say lawyer the can 4 or share on YouTube there you know so me dem say big ups to you all for supporting SVTV Africa so me DJ Nyame to makramo.
She has a plan, a secret mission filled by gratitude and affection. She chooses her mother's favorite breakfast, Delight Foods House Sakoko, a harmonious blend of flavors crafted with care and devotion. The taste of tradition and comfort. In that moment, their connection deepens. a bond strengthened by a shared experience. Delight Foods House of Cocoa, a delicious breakfast made with care and love in just 2 minutes.